Hey you, it's your friend Jules, and tonight I'm just going to be recording my thoughts on tonight's episode, Married at First Sight, Monday night. I just finished recording my thoughts on yesterday, Sunday night's commitment ceremony. If you haven't seen that, please go watch it if you feel so inclined. And yeah, I'm going to just go straight into it. So tonight they just had different dates that all seem to be planned by the guys, obviously. They were instructed to do so. And I'll just go through one at a time. So Andy and Vanessa, they did skydiving. Now, skydiving is not my ideal date because I want to keep living for a while longer. So they did that. They seem to have an awesome time. Good for them. And yeah, they seem to connect. You know, Andy seems like he's really getting more into Vanessa. Like he even, I think, mentioned possibly moving for her. So wonder what will happen. I also, if you guys don't have Twitter, I comment throughout the show, and yeah, there's some funny things that people post. I just think it's cool to, like, you know, connect with other people who are also watching the show. It's my username is your friend Jules, same as it is here. If you feel so inclined, please follow me, or at least come on and participate in the conversation. If I can insert, some people say some funny things, I haven't done it before, but I'm going to try to insert like images into this video. We'll see what happens, no promises. Anyway, so they did skydiving. Nick and Sharon went, I don't really know what they were doing. I think they were having a picnic by Sydney Harbour, which the view was nice. There was no one else around, so, you know, I don't know. Anyway, so they looked like they had a good time. They had a deep conversation. Nick seems really into her, like he's willing to work for it and blah, blah, blah. Can I just say, why is every single couple, you know, in different states? Couldn't they have at least matched one that didn't have location as a issue in their possible future relationship together? I don't know. Do you think that the psychologists on purpose separated people to make it more drama filled? I think that might have a slight play in it. Anyways, let me know in your thoughts in the comments below. If you agree with me, give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, let me know what you think. I'm interested to hear your thoughts. Anyway, so yeah, Michelle and Jesse went. Okay, I really hope I can enter images because I want to show you a few little screenshots of what happened on Michelle and Jesse's date. So Michelle was so firstly they went out on a boat. It was kind of cute. They had captain's hats on, and Jesse planned it, of course. And they took, I don't know what he did, but she's like, cheers mate, or thanks mate, or something. And he's like, what did you say? Like, you know. And she's like, mate. And he's like, isn't that something you'd say to a friend? And she's like, yeah. And she just cut him off. She didn't say anything else because she could tell he was questioning the fact that she's referring to him as a friend. Michelle has said the whole time, friend zone, friends, not more than friends, no chemistry, friends, blah, blah, blah. Jesse's just like, you know, I'll be really upset if this marriage doesn't work out. I feel sorry for him. He's like a littlest puppy dog. He really likes her and it's cute, but he needs to kind of get a little bit of a reality check because I feel sorry for him. He seems like a nice guy. He seems sweet, you know, being charming, saying you're worth fighting for. I think every girl wants to hear that. I think it was just really cute. And he's a sweet guy, but Michelle is just not the girl for him. She keeps saying on and on. Friends. She says friends. He says, I envision you being the mother of my children. She says friends. He says, I want to make this work. She says friends. He says, I'm going to fight for you. How is that? What? Anyways, let me know what you think about Jesse in the comments below. I think he's a little bit naive, or maybe he's just hoping for the best, and I feel sorry for him. Anyways, so I don't think they're going to last, which I said before. No surprise there. I'm sure a lot of people think the same as that. Okay, so then there was Anthony and Nadia. Anthony took Nadia to the middle of the woods, or the forest, or whatever, and then had like these classical opera singers. He chose a dress for her. She's like, a black dress. Anthony likes black, grey, and white. It's like, she seemed sour the whole episode. Like he was trying to be sweet and, you know, be sweet gestures, trying to make her happy, saying she deserves it, saying she's beautiful, blah, blah, blah. And then she's just like really sour. Like I can tell she wants to run. She doesn't want to move for him. He's made it pretty clear that he doesn't want to, he can't move because he's in a niche, you know, job, calling out horse races. Isn't there horse races in every state? I don't get why can't he do that in other states? Please, somebody explain it to me because I'm not getting it, and I'm not joking or whatever else. I really don't get it. There is horse racing, horse races, horse race announcers in every state, so I don't get why niche, you know, occupation, blah, 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 niche. Anyways, so yeah, Nadia doesn't want to move. Obviously, I wouldn't want to move either. Anthony's a bit of a control freak. And I just wanted to mention, I just thought of this before, how he kept going on to Sean, like, you're a horseman, you need a horsewoman. So, Susan's not a horsewoman, blah, 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 blah. I'm a horseman, so I know that you need a horsewoman, and on and on. So he's saying he's a horseman, but yet Nadia's not a horsewoman, so he doesn't seem to want to point that out. Does he just want to point out things in other people's relationships? Like, does he just want to cause drama? He seems like a bit of a stirrer. Anyways, as I said, him and Andrew, them two, judges. Anyways, and I also commented on Twitter, which if you guys agree with me, please give it a thumbs up. All these shows when they do relationships and couples and all that, Married at First Sight, the 7-year switch, and now there's a new one. Did you see the commercials during Married at First Sight? They had a commercials for The Last Resort. I thought they were going to, they were advertising the 7-year switch, but they were advertising this new The Last Resort. I guess it's some sort of drama similar show. Anyways, what I wanted to say is, come on, you guys, we need to do like an update, like 6 months, 3 months, some sort of period after the show ends to see where everyone's up to, whatever. Anyways, don't you want to see that? I want to see that. It's like the show ends and you don't know what happens with everyone. You have to you see occasional little articles for a couple months after on, like, 9MSN or wherever. But, we want more information. That's just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below. Anyways, so, yeah, we went through everyone's dates. I feel like I'm missing someone. Well, the couples are dwindling. But anyways, yeah, I just like that's something that's missing from all these kinds of shows. There's no update. There's no, this is what happens. You follow this show for a certain amount of time and you want to know what happens with these people, even if they don't stay together. I just feel like, yeah, we just don't get any update. It's just whatever. So there's 2 more weeks to go. So I think 1 more week and then they separate to see what happens, and then they come together for a final like commitment ceremony or renew their vows or whatever. Anyways, if I'm wrong about that, please let me know. But yeah, that's just what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to think. I feel like this has been really short, but no, I think I've gotten all my comments out. If I've missed anything, please let me know. Oh, of course I missed something. How could I miss Susan and Sean? Anyways, so they went on a hot air balloon ride. I have always wanted to go on a hot air balloon ride. Have you? I just think it looks so majestic and cool, and he picked leaves out of a tree. It was just kind of funny, but whatever. And she was like, I'm so glad to have met you and to be able to fall in love with you and love you. And love, I mean, she's kind of touched on it. I think we all know that she's fallen in love with Sean and he's fallen in love with her. So it makes the problems with, geography even kind of like sad because they have such a strong connection. Anyway, so it was really sweet. They seem to have a good time. And yeah, it seems, I don't know, who knows what will happen. I think she'll end up moving to the farm for a little while, but then realizing she can't, kind of handle it. It's not her thing. But we're not going to know because we don't get updates. So tweet the show. It's #9married and let them know. We want updates. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and yeah, start to the week. It's only Monday, but I'm sure the week will go fast as it always does. Anyways, hope you guys had an awesome day at work. If I didn't already say that, hopefully not. And have a good night and take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.